how we started the year with some adversity.
I love it.
I scooped Matt on December 31st from the Reno airport. And we're like, we got this sick trip planned. We're living on the resort, and we're about to teach Matt how to ski. Matt's
Never skied before.
Matt's got all his new gear. He's hype, right?
Looking fresh.
We see a snowstorm's coming in, and we start to like ascend up like the backside of Tahoe to drop in on the Nevada side. The roads closed. Like, it was dumping. They got 5.5 feet that day, and Matt goes, I didn't know that like too much snow was going to be a problem skiing.
Seriously.
So we have to drive like 50 minutes back to Carson City. We get like the one hotel, and the second we get in, the electricity goes out. No, Emma plugged in her shit.
Emma was freaking blow drying her hair, and all the lights go off.
Emma was like, was that me? Dude. And then we find out it's the whole county's out of power. There's one spot with a generator. We got like shitty burgers or whatever. This is December 31st. The bowl game was on.
Yes. The college bowl game.
Dude, we go back to the crib. It's like 10 o'clock on New Year's.
But time out. But hold on really quick. We were at this bar, and we saw these two guys that were Georgia Bulldog fans, and they were drinking crazy. And they were like, yo, where are you guys staying at? We're getting hammered tonight. Come join us for a drink. And we're like, no, we're good. We went back to the hotel and keep going.
Yeah.
That's a key part of the story.
We're like, we got skiing tomorrow.
Yes.
That is a key part of the story. We go back to the crib.
No power still.
No power. There's nothing, dude. You can't even charge your phone. Just go to bed. We go to bed. I hear like, and Emma's like elbowing me and goes, Sean, do you hear that? I'm like,
it's like this.
Yeah. I'm like, Emma, blah blah blah. Like I'm too fucking tired. I just drove in a blizzard for 8 hours. I'm going to bed. I'm like laying there, and she goes, no, someone's like trying to get in. Yeah, and dude, it was like they were hitting on.
Someone's banging. We were on the first floor. Someone's banging our window.
Hold up, this window's a foot from Matt's head, and he's kicked. He's kicked. Like at this point, we're loud. Like, and me and Emma are like, what's going on? Matt's just kicked. Like, and dude. I'm like, Matt, get up. Someone's trying to get in the fucking window. Dude, someone had their iPhone, because I saw the light on it, and was smashing the window trying to get us in the crib. Matt's like, whoa, we call 911, like whatever.
And Sean goes, you picked the wrong fucking room.
Oh my God.
Emma's on the phone with 911 saying, oh my God, someone's fucking trying to get into our hotel. Someone's trying to go to the hotel. And you hear the operator saying, the dispatcher saying, ma'am, what address? Where are you? X, Y, and Z. And eventually this kid ends up going to the next door. And we just hear this screech. Ah!
Dude, Emma's like, he got it. Dude, I'm dying. At this point, I'm just like, all right.
We pack all of our shit.
We pack like, we're like, everyone has one backpack. Take your laptop, your wallet, your keys in a bag. And like,
Sean's like, we're going to sprint to the car and we'll figure it out from there.
Get the fuck out of here.
Long story short,
this motherfucker was drunk.
It was the same
the bulldog
dude at the freaking bar who was hammered that got locked out of his room, and the cop was like, guys, we apologize. It's just a drunk kid. And the next morning, Emma ends up asking the front desk at the hotel, and she asked him, like, was it a younger white male? And she said, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we realized that it was just this drunk kid who had walked back from that bar because they lifted there, but then there was no way to get back because the roads were fucked.
The roads were fucked.
He fucking walked back from that bar to the fucking hotel, and he must have just forgotten where his room is or didn't have the key.
And decided to smash on our fucking window.
But then fast forward into Tahoe.
Yeah. Fast forward into Tahoe. So we try to go up that same road again because it said it was cleared. Dude, it was snowing. Crazy. We can't go up that way. We go to that like casino thing for breakfast because we needed some food. Then we're like, yo, we're going to come in from the complete other side. Meanwhile, Jason has been stuck for 20 hours in his car.
Talk about perspective. At least we had a hotel. This man, Jason, slept in his car in a fucking blizzard.
And goes, I have no food but Tailwind.
Jason is a fucking savage.
He's like, Tailwind, the only thing you need. We finally get into
Taco. Yep.
Yeah, get into Tahoe.
Tahoe.
Dude, We get in, we go straight to the resort. We rent Matt a helmet and
some
skis. We go to the resort. We have like an hour to fucking ski. You couldn't even ski, whatever. That was a whole thing.
We get sushi. So we finish there. We ski for like 60 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
We get sushi.
We're like, we need good sushi. Bro, we're
the sushi fucked my stomach up.
I know.
It was not good sushi.
It's because it's all you can eat. It's never that good. But we needed it.
I agree.
So we sit down. We get this sushi that we went to last time we lived there with Jason. Shout out Chicken Boy. And we're sit down and I missed a call from him. And then he called Emma. And Emma goes, "What are you doing?" And we're about to move into an Airbnb for 30 days just to ski all January. And he goes, "I'm doing a little house project." On the Airbnb? The fuck are you talking about, Jason? Dude, it was 5.5 feet of snow and we had to shovel 200 feet to get into our spot. And I'm like, dude, come down, load up on some sushi and get your team and we're going to come up. Dude, once we got in the house, we
went to work.
Yeah.
Talk about resilience. Like most people that have an Airbnb, like most people that rent this Airbnb, if they're not physically active, the amount of effort to shovel the snow out of this driveway, and the Airbnb was sick. It was a great house, amazing house. But the amount of snow that had accumulated, it would actually require hours of work for most families. A machine. And we just started going ham. Dude, four of us going to fucking, that was the third workout of the day. We were going in on the snow.
Dude, it was like fight or flight, dude. Like I just like was seeing red at this point. I'm like, we're banging this shit out, dude. And
if you guys listen to this pod long enough to this point, understand what we just explained was 24 hours of time. We now see the Airbnb that we're about to stay at, and the next challenge is to physically move this snow out of the way. What's the other option? Sleep in the car in the middle of a blizzard? No, like you grab the shovel and you start going to work. And this is all about, to Sean's point, the whole point of the pod and the happiness discipline or building, callousing yourself physically. We had calloused ourselves so much in other challenges that this seemed like nothing. 100 miles, it was fun because as a team we tackled it in little portions and we ended up opening the door. And the moment that door opened, it was like this sigh of relief of like, oh fuck, we got it, like let's go.
And we realized the front door was to a bedroom. Hey, hold up, we didn't even talk about that. We had to put chains on the car, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, me and Matt are out there in like hoodies. It's coming down, dude. That was crazy. Started the year with resiliency.
A lot of resilience.
That's a great way to start the year.
It is. It truly is. And I think for most people, like, you know, that's where you truly battle test yourself. Right. Yeah. And I think it's moments in like that, like one, you want to be around like-minded and open-minded people, because if you're around a pessimist in that moment, it's so easy to look at, oh my God, guys, we have to put the fucking snow tires on. Oh my God, we got stuck here. Oh my God, someone tried to break into our thing. Like all of us, like we got dealt a shitty hand. But we said, fuck it, and let's make the most of it.
Bro, you know what you did in the whip? You remember? You were sitting in the back seat right behind me, and I just kept hearing, like, clip, clip, clip. I'm like, what are you doing? You said, I'm reviewing my last year. And I was like, for what? For a video? You're like, yeah, for a video, but just to review it. I heard, like, clips of you and me running and fucking, I don't know, like, different states, like, different things you did, and you were just like, damn, last year was a good year, bro. And, like, sometimes, maybe, like, you just, like, we had that. The downtime was handed to us. There was like nothing to do. Use it.
100%.
Use it, man. Yeah, man.
I love that, man. It was a really fun trip, and I think in those moments, like, it shows you what it means to be like calloused, honestly. And it's not just a physical thing. It's a mentality. It's how you see the world when you have nothing, when you're getting dealt a shitty hand. And it's awesome to be surrounded around other people that are able to respond in a positive way, because it's so easy to look at all the fucking bad things that happen in that 24 hours and be like, let's just go back home. This trip's going to suck. Or, oh my God, I can't believe this happened to us. And as soon as we got into the house, we knew that it was going to be a smooth sail, at least better experiences from that moment.
From that moment was when the Jeep Grand Cherokee really went ham. We saw people sliding.
Can we add last thing we say about the Jeep Grand Cherokee about when the fucking truck was dented into the Jeep?
Dude.
Last story, please tell.
Yeah. So like this snowstorm didn't stop. We got 15 feet in the first 10 days we were in Tahoe. But this is literally the next day, the whole, like, again, resiliency. We wake up, we live on the mountain, the Nevada side, walking. Nevada side's closed. Power outage. That same fucking power outage from Emma's.
Your goddamn blow dryer.
And so we're like, oh, we'll drive to the Cali side. It's 6 miles. 90-minute drive because these fucks didn't have a Jeep Grand Cherokee and everyone slid out everywhere. Finally, it was like so long. I was like, look, I'm going to drop you guys off. You guys start skiing. I'm literally just going to drive somewhere so far away, park, and I'm going to just walk. Like, I'll meet you guys up. Park, boom. We have a good day skiing. Matt learns how to fall very well. And got
Very much.
I come back to the car. The whip's parked right here on an angle. There's an 18-wheeler smashed into my car and sitting there, and Buddy driving goes, is this your Jeep Grand Cherokee? I said yes. He goes, thank God, I've been waiting for you. I was like, is this your fucking truck? He's like, yeah. I was like, what the fuck, man? Dude, he slid on the ice and my Jeep caught it. My Jeep caught this thing, and then when they tried to drive forward, like put in park, anything, like without him having his foot on the brake, it was gonna like slide more and like destroy my car. He was there for 3.5 hours
waiting for us.
And like right when I came, he goes, we've been thinking about the plan. I was like, what do you mean? He goes, I'm gonna call your cell phone. So I got his number, and he goes, I need you to put this thing in reverse and back out as fast as you can. Because, dude, the second I started backing out, it was sliding at me. Dude, that was scary. On ice, I backed this thing out like fast. I got people like making sure no other car was coming, dude. I was like, back this shit out. Oh, man, dude.
Barely a dent in the Jeep.
Barely a dent. The Jeep just fucking flexed.
It's amazing.
Oh, man.